There's an urgency, every note, every phrase. We're called to applaud the day, to be humble in the face of turmoil, to quell anxiety, moving with the clouds, the sun, the very texture of these surroundings, lives we live, to touch, to caress, to hold. A window is only your initial opening. The door is next. Between the two, we must wrestle the urge to resist temptation or to take the leap. There's only yourself to hold accountable. And here he draws a line across the blackboard, dividing the top, the sky, from the bottom, the earth. He populates the sky with a series of circles, clouds, dots, stars, triangles, birds, and wavy lines indicating wind. He dots the earth with short and long sticks, people, squares, buildings, triangles again, transportation, and jagged lines representing peaks and valleys of derision and fear. With this as his backdrop, he waves his wand, and a cold wind envelops the room, followed by a fiery shower of rain. His room is a cauldron. Nothing can survive that's not attached to something stable. A lesson without a refutation. How dark the earth, how blue the sky. Do not mourn. This experiment is merely an experiment, meant to challenge your absolute vision. How convenient for the fortune tellers among us. How deliberate the fascination with chaos and fire. Here he is, again, with toys and pens and chalk, ready to dampen the visage or even the hardiest optimists. Watch him punctuate a river, level a mountain, suck up the grain from the field, overturn trucks and tricycles, and bury the town of River Bend. If that's not enough, he's moved the auditorium with its big screen and XXX rated library. Don't be shy. Maybe you've always fantasized being the star in a movie with naked partners and no one to say no to your quirky wants and needs. His first slide is a photo of a naked woman crouching in front of another naked woman. The crouching woman is performing cunnilingus on the other woman. It seems so natural. The class applauds, much to the consternation of their professor who, it seems, prefers rancor to resolution and rage before reconciliation. Giddy up, she calls to her sleek mare, who's full of vinegar and gall, and off she goes with the sun in her face and the wind at her back, as in the old Irish farewell. Down the road she crosses the path of that disgruntled lecturer who rides alongside, his sly grin a warning to guard yourself against instant friendships and lonely men on horseback who might hold a weapon under their jacket, along with the book that explains nothing but tempts the sinister and saint alike. You know, that kind of book. It describes a fall from grace or a flood of foolish commandments meant to rip truth to shreds, replacing it with more pomp and frivolity. Sensing his bullshit, she reins left and disappears in a grove of spruce. Even her mare is relieved. It's time to unleash desire. She's careful this time. No sly strangers. Only tumblers and lumberjacks for her. And here the play shifts to a bulldozer about to destroy a small black shack beside a tinkling stream, and the man with the whip who stops the action with one well-placed lash. If you're looking for peace and a quiet, try the coastal town of Slipomora. Out of reach for most, but once discovered, becomes the focus of the rest of your life. Everyone you chance to meet will be measured by those who inhabit Soma. All prepared food must meet Soma standards. Lovers, too, must reflect the eagerness and uninhibited imagination of that memorable night under SOMA's stars. That what's-his-name, who doesn't matter as much as the time itself and the timber it gave to every step. Be like them, and don't be fooled by the croupier with the diamond earring and the bulge in his jeans. You've been danced around enough, and it's time you took charge and whipped the crew into shape. Sailing into the sunset isn't just for movies. It can be your life. First or last act, it doesn't matter, as long as you fill it up and wring it dry. After all, it is your time to fly.